Did Ricky Carmichael lose a 450 championship? A little-known fact is he did. He lost the 2006 World Supercross Championship to James Stewart. Let's take a look at what happened. This championship was slightly different than the AMA Supercross Championship, as it included the 2 preseason Supercross races in Canada, and it excluded the Daytona Supercross from the championship.
How long? Here comes Stewart.
Guys all prepared to set up. They did say he was just looking.
Well, if this track goes to a position where there's really the edge, then Carmichael, but not for long. Now Carmichael back on the outside. Oh, what a tremendous battle here.
Go. They're counting lap traffic. Ricky is.
Oh, look at Stewart to the inside. He takes the lead.
Now he's going to have to gap Carmichael. Carmichael's going to attack him right back.
He's done it. James Bubba Stewart.
Prepare yourselves, people. You're going to see this season of
Stewart won the first WSX race in Toronto in convincing fashion. Next is Vancouver.
A huge advantage. Here we go. Kyle Lewis, Tedesco goes.
Totally put a block and pick on if you're racing against the guy.
Carmichael is buried back in
He's going to suffer on the start. Reed puts an aggressive pass out as though they're out front.
and there's still
The rhythm section jumps right around and then he does a ton of aggressive racing.
Carmichael stuffed checkered flag for James Bubba Stewart.
After the first 2 rounds, one thing was for sure. Carmichael had some work to do. Next is A1.
The speed, and he's got a shot at the beat. He cut Stewart.
He drops and we're underway.
And he needs to gap these guys before these guys.
And there's James Stewart coming to the inside.
Carmichael gave Stewart way too much respect right there.
Stadium crowd cheering all of these moves.
But now the big 3 are out front. Reed,
Since we last saw him before Anaheim, and it seems to be working.
just case the rhythm section coming out of the tunnel jump.
As RC goes to the front, Ricky Carmichael. Have we seen everything out of him yet? Chad Reed out in front, but for how long? Here comes Stewart. Oh, tremendous side-by-side competition. Crazy. Opener goes to James Stewart.
Carmichael's mistake cost him the win. Next is Phoenix.
Stewart's going to dictate this main event tonight. That's James
And
Stewart
Stewart
down.
Stewart down right there. Carmichael can see Stewart is up to board.
Double in and Carmichael triple, put it down.
He wins it in Phoenix. That's a big celebration. And that
Next is A2.
from Anaheim. Tedesco out of the middle. And Carmichael coming up the inside.
You're going to make things happen.
There it is. Early on in the year with the first 2 rounds up, and he is right on Stewart.
They pull side by side. Stewart had
Anaheim. James Stewart on the Kawasaki, the 4-second range. Oh! Stewart with a huge bobbling launch. Here he comes.
Look at Carmichael sideways. Win under his belt. Carmichael, it looks like the momentum is definitely their own tracks.
Oh, down goes Stewart. There was
But he always won here at Anaheim too, and he picks up
looking skyward. What happened?
This time it was Stewart's mistake that cost him the win. Next is San Francisco.
Good start. Gonna be the key.
out of the gate, but Stewart shuts the door on him.
Milliman, who starts to slide off again.
Man, look at how just the simplest things is so challenging right now.
And it's a 109 for Carmichael. One little spot to close that gap. Oh, they look right.
Looks right at
Got. Oh, Carmichael stumbled.
double section. They're side by side coming into your living room.
Seen a race that was so slow, that was so thrilling. The white, that one critical mistake. But here comes Carmichael.
Using two different ruts. Carmichael, Stewart bobbled in, basically trying to motor past him.
Oh, you've got to tip your hat to these two riders. As crazy as checkered flag goes to James Stewart.
Season's going to be about these two Florida riders. Never get
Best mud race ever. Next is A3.
James Stewart is down. Restart the 450 motorcycle. We saw this.
He's out front and leading it here in Anaheim.
Mistakes. And
Carmichael is at the top of the point standings. And down goes Stewart at Angel Stadium.
It was on to San Diego.
Carmichael.
First one out of the corner is going to be Ricky.
David Bowman and Ernesto Fontes able to get him turned a little bit.
It's on once again.
Yeah, I believe that kind of proved our point.
One more round here in San Diego. Here comes James Stewart to the inside.
Couple lap riders. Oh, quickly moved by those, but that was the big.
He's doing it here tonight, taking the
Stewart rebounded and got a much-needed win. Next is St. Louis. Carmichael took a huge hit in his heat race. His issues didn't stop there as his shock broke in the main event. Stewart couldn't capitalize as he crashed and couldn't get the bike started. He would finish 17th. Stewart made more mistakes, and Carmichael would rebound with 3 wins in a row at Atlanta, Indy, and Daytona. Stewart would then start a win streak of his own.
Place is just blown up.
And James Stewart comes on and taking the spot away as he stops him. 2 wins back to back. And we're on. His champion makes another sweep here.
Stewart won 3 races in a row in Orlando, Detroit, and Houston, which got him back in the championship. Next was Dallas. The fans in Dallas were treated to an epic race. Stewart would make another critical mistake. Two races remained, Seattle and Vegas.
First to the corner, and here comes Stewart.
Carmichael right now is
Lewis on the 23. Just Carmichael off course. He's off and now getting the course.
He is so strong. Did you see the motor rating? The top 3.
Checkered flag for third in a very, very good.
Stewart was in control of the WSX Championship, but the AMA Championship couldn't be any closer. It's winner takes all in Vegas.
Dropping the gate, live on speed. Here we go.
Carmichael's at the inside spot. Everyone else.
Stewart trying to check out Wyndham. Here comes Chad.
We kind of similar lines, he's mixing things up, and the gap is not
so much speed. The bar has been raised. Now, James Stewart will be not only Supercross racing, but he is the AMP Mobile champion. And Ricky Carmichael is the main Supercross champion once again.
James Stewart won the World Supercross Championship, while Ricky Carmichael won the AMA Championship. What's interesting is the WSX Championship included every Supercross race but Daytona. If we factor in the points earned at the Daytona Supercross, James Stewart accumulated more points than Ricky Carmichael in the 18 Supercross races they both competed in. This was Carmichael's last full Supercross season, where he left on top in the AMA Championship. But in all combined Supercross points, James Stewart, in reality, dethroned the greatest motocross rider of all time.